And we are two nurses who are serving Northwest Haiti Christian Mission. We are part of a medical team that does the neurology needs of the Miriam Center, which is our special needs orphanage here at the center. We started our program in February of 2011. Gail and I had been coming to the mission doing other medical teachings. We've been doing clinics out in the community. We've been working with the surgery teams. But we kept noticing all the kids crying at night and having a lot of seizures down in the Miriam Center. So this prompted us, because we have worked in neurology, pediatric neurology in the United States, to step in and take that commitment to help the children. And the differences that we have seen since we've been bringing in medications and evaluating have been unbelievable.
The medications that you can get in Haiti just caused a lot of irritability and restlessness and behavioral issues, along with poor sleep. So put them on the right medications and imagine that. They do better. They have less seizures, they sleep better, and their behaviors are better. We currently come down 3 times a year to see the children and the adults out in the community and just see the progress on the medications, how well their seizures are controlled, how well their behavior is.
It's been a really fun transition to try to see the growth in the Haitian nurses and their knowledge of seizures and their knowledge of the different medications that we're using.
In Haiti, the predominant thought is that seizures occur because of a curse or some sort of a voodoo issue. And that's been something we've really been working on, educating our families that it is not voodoo, that they are normal, it's not a bad spirit. When you have a seizure, the family doesn't have to pour cold water on you. They don't have to strip your clothes, take your clothes off and wash them and wring them. That is so ingrained in this culture that will take a lot of time. But the workers, and there are 35 of them in the Miriam Center, some of the what they call mamas that take care of the children, and then the nurses, they are learning that. They are embracing that. And so slowly that will just infiltrate the community.
We have seen kind of across the board and globally just huge improvements in a lot of the kids, but there's always those cases that really, really stand out in your mind. One of ours is Rosalore. We just love Rosalore. She was a little girl when we first started working with her. She was having 6 to 8 seizures a day, just kind of laying around and really not doing anything. Just by simply getting her on the correct medication that she needed, she is now going to typical school, is very active, running, she's cleaning, she has chores, and she is your typical girl that you would see. It's been a joy to see Rosalore's changes.
We have one patient named Duvenor that had come into clinic because he had severe burns on the left side of his body, and he had a seizure. And you know, they cook by fire here, and these little fires on their porch. And he had fallen into the fire, so he is severely burned on his left side because of the seizure. And so when he came in, and the seizure team was here, and in the Miriam Center, they referred him to come see us. We were able to spend 1 hour, literally 1 hour with him, talking about seizures and normalcy and the voodoo issue. It's not voodoo, putting him on the right medication, and now every 3 to 4 months when we come in, he is just a huge smile when he sees us, and his seizures are very infrequent, and he's just doing great.
Now the medicine that he's getting, the seizure meds he's getting, he's doing much better on them, and he's having less seizure.
The really cool thing was with Duvenor that comes to my mind, because Gail and I were in with him for an hour on that initial interview, is that he had always been told that it was the voodoo spirits. And for years and years, for his whole life, he had thought that was what was wrong with him. So it was really cool to sit down with him and explain exactly what the neurological issue was, what seizures were. And he looked at us very just in awe and just so grateful. He said, I'm normal. And his whole life he had never thought he was normal. He thought he had evil spirits in him. And it is funny now when we come back, we're always down, we call it the bird cage, where we see a lot of the kids. He'll come running up and he's always like, hallelujah, hallelujah, because he's not having his seizures anymore and he's normal. So it's really, that's been a really neat thing to see.
It was rather unexpected to start working with the Miriam Center. There was a series of events that occurred before we became involved in February 2011. But God works that way. He puts the seed, he kind of grows the seed when you don't even know it. And then all of a sudden you're in the middle of it. And you think, you think that you are want to be a blessing to others, or a blessing to those in the Miriam Center and those in the outreach and the community. But God just kind of turns that around, and then he blesses you.
I think one of our main goals at this point also is for us as a team, as a Miriam Center medical team, to be a sustainable team. We started in 2011 with $4,000 of medications. And the problem is with our medications, we can only get these in the United States. They're not available here in Haiti. So we have to get them, and we've used different venues and different pharmaceutical companies to try to get stuff donated. But the problem is we are now up to $18,000 a year because we're servicing over 70 people. So a big goal of ours is to make this a sustainable mission. And we're doing everything we can for that.
The next step would be obviously to have everybody well controlled with their seizures, their behaviors well controlled, and them sleeping well. I mean, that's what our goal is. But not only that, our other goal is maybe almost to work us out of a job. So if the staff is well educated, and then they can take care of this, and they can be self-sustained. But that's on down the road, and we're taking steps toward that.
Gail and I have been so blessed to have this ministry along with the rest of our medical team. The changes that we have seen in the lives of these special needs orphans here in Haiti, the staff that we work with, the other outreach families that we work with, and the community patients, along with the just cultural impact of seizures, has been unbelievable. We would love for you to partner with us in this ministry. If you would like to talk to either Gail or I or any part of our medical team, they would love to share with you how we can do that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.